There is a genius inside you, a quiet, radiant brilliance that has been with you since the beginning. It is not something you earn, and it is not something you develop. It is something you remember, something you uncover, something you reclaim. Your genius is the part of you that has always known who you are, even when life's experiences caused you to forget. For many of us, the forgetting begins early. Childhood is a tender landscape, and wounds, some deeper than others, can remain with us well into adulthood. I still remember one of mine. I was in first grade in Madison, Wisconsin. Something the teacher wanted us to do displeased me, and I stood up, bold, confident, unfiltered, and told the entire class to disobey her and follow me instead. I was clearly inciting a rebellion, probably because I'd been very loved and spoiled as a child, used to getting almost everything I wanted from my Greek grandmother and aunts. I had high self-esteem, understood authority, yet was testing it with my newfound North American freedom, make me. And I hadn't been bullied yet. The teacher ordered me to the corner. I stood next to the filing cabinet and faced the wall. I was upset, but I obeyed. I remember feeling humiliated and lonely, spending what felt like a long time analyzing the cool, dark gray metallic side of the cabinet, rivets and all, as I waited for my punishment to end. In a strange way, the filing cabinet became my friend. And in a child's way, I understood that I'd been wrong, accepted my punishment, yet didn't understand why this was the punishment. Looking back, I wonder if a better, more intelligent approach might have been to take me aside and explain verbally that this kind of behavior wasn't permitted, and why. Melbourne psychologist Dr. Louise Porter, author of Children Are People Too, is firmly against using timeout. She writes, "The message behind timeout is that it's naughty to get overwhelmed by emotion, so children are to go to their room or be placed in the corner until they are prepared to behave themselves and to apologize. If we punish children for not knowing how to do this, we are punishing them for being children." I hadn't been angry when I incited the rebellion. I was probably just too sure of myself and testing boundaries. It was the first stab at my inner genius, and it happened at school. Do you remember yours? Feel free to share in the comments below. In his TED talk, Do Schools Kill Creativity?, Sir Ken Robinson explains that there are different types of intelligences, that children are individuals who need to be treated as such, and adds that we have to rethink the fundamental principles on which we're educating our children. Perhaps we also need to rethink how we discipline our children and examine the impact of culturally, gender, or emotionally inappropriate punishment on creativity. It's all right to grieve the pain of what was taken away, but it's high time that you free your inner genius. Let it out. Allow yourself to be you without becoming a rebel. Here are 5 steps to recovering and freeing your inner genius. Step 1 is acknowledging this truth. Your genius is buried, not lost, covered but absolutely recoverable. The pain or trauma of what happened to you, despite your rebellion and degree of insubordination, is there, but it can be released. It's stuck and frozen, but it can be seen, recognized, and let go. Step 2 is the gentle work of doing just that, stripping away the layers that have accumulated over the years. They are like layers of gunk, thick, resilient, and preventing flow. Every false belief, every inherited fear, every moment when someone else's perspective overshadowed your own. Like peeling an onion, you peel back layer after layer with honesty, tenderness, and curiosity. You begin to see that the person you thought you were, hesitant, uncertain, compliant when you shouldn't be, small, powerless, was never the real you. It was a version shaped by the perspectives and views of others, but never you. None of that represented your identity formed by your Creator. As you strip away these dirty layers, clarity will come. For me, it came all at once at the age of 28, when everything literally clicked into place in a moment of enlightenment. You will literally see the world in full color, technicolor, whereas before it was black and white. You will then settle into this new way of seeing the world and ultimately, after time and effort, understand why certain patterns repeated in your life. You will realize that your genius was never absent. It was simply oppressed and waiting for release. Today, as I write these words, August 12, 2026, there will be an eclipse that is said to contribute to our seeking to become more and more true to ourselves. This is definitely connected, I feel, to the transformation that will fully release our inner genius. Step 3 is clearing the way for that transformation to happen. This is the active part of change. the part where you choose what stays in your life and what doesn't. Old paradigms are dissolving, new ones are coming into view. The world is shifting. We are entering a new age as prophesied by numerous spiritual and faith traditions, one where the veil between the seen and unseen is thinning. Intuition is sharpening. Clearing the way means releasing what no longer serves you, outdated beliefs, draining relationships, limiting habits, and inner narratives that keep us locked into an untrue version of ourselves. It means flowing with creation instead of forcing it. When we stop pushing against the current, we discover that life has been trying to carry us all along. We begin to attract people who support our growth, experiences that expand our understanding, and opportunities that match our inner brilliance. Yes, you are beautiful and brilliant despite all the outward circumstances that dimmed your inner genius. Step 4 is learning to enjoy the process, even when it hurts. Transformation is rarely comfortable. Growth stretches us. Healing exposes us. Awakening asks us to look at parts of ourselves we once avoided. But every moment, good or bad, easy or tough, is part of our unfolding. We are not alone in this. Our tribe, the people who resonate with our frequency and who, it is said, are awakening at the rate of hundreds per minute, are walking this path with us. We are not alone. And then comes step 5, unleashing your inner genius. This is the moment when everything begins to fall into place. Confidence rises naturally. Intuition becomes a trusted guide. Old attachments dissolve. We become more real, more present, more aligned with who we were always meant to be. Our life begins to feel like a puzzle finally coming together, each piece finding its place, each moment revealing its purpose. Unleashing your inner genius is not necessarily a single event. It can become a way of living, a way of seeing, a way of being. It is choosing authenticity over fear, clarity over confusion, harmonic flow over resistance. It is remembering that you are here to shine your light, to create, to contribute, to love, to awaken. Remember, God loves you no matter what you've done or what has happened to you. Your inner genius is waiting. Are you ready to take it to the next level? Thank you for watching this video. I hope you carry this positive energy with you going forward, and please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Someone may need to hear this today.